Okay.
Okay. Good to go? You going?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to make some sandals out of this tire. I've already started. First thing is you have to make some squares like this, okay? And that we're going to fit our feet on. So, and I'll go over the rest of this later, but that's step one. But I'm going to make a couple more here because we're going to do 2 pairs. And easiest knife, little kitchen knife. I already broke one, but get a cheap one. And some water right there. Dip it in water to help it go, and then just basically gonna just start cutting the tire. To make a rectangle. If you have a good pair of 10 snips, that might work also. I tried 10 snips, and the 10 snips that we have were dull, and they didn't work. So I'm just going to make sure this is big enough to fit a foot, maybe a little bit bigger, and I'll start cutting over. So what's great about these shoes is that you can get these tires from trash. So this is trash that we're going to use and make something useful, and they'll work for a really long time. Okay, so the next step in this process is to line up the center. Here, actually pick up your foot for just a second. There's a line in the tire. It goes right down the center like that, and you want to put your foot right in the center. Okay, let's try this again. Get it lined back up. And we're going to make some marks with the white colored pencil if you got it. We actually have a yellow watercolor pencil, which kind of works. And trace your foot as close as you can. Put some like marks, and then afterwards you can kind of connect all the dots and make it as artsy and as close to your actual foot as you can get it. So that's what Kirsten's doing right now. How's it going, Kirsten?
It's going good.
Okay, so I got mine right here. And I've started to cut this out, so the next process is going to be cutting this out around the line.
Okay.
You going?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got 2 of them cut out here. What you want to do after you have the one cut out is make sure that they're pretty much the same. These are pretty close. A little bit off. You know, I didn't do that great of a job, actually, and but they're alright, you know, hey, come on, they're trash shoes, and I'm going to try to make them work. Okay, so we've got 1 pair for me and 1 pair for Kirsten, who's taking the video right now, and her other one's not quite cut out yet, but it's kind of difficult sometimes, but you use a little knife, it doesn't go too bad. And so the next process that we have to do is we have to mark where we're going to put the holes, okay? So we got to put our foot exactly where it goes. So our foot's going to go right about there. And the first hole we're going to mark is the toe hole. So I like to go put it straight down and back just a little bit. So it's going to be like right back there. Alright? And that's the first hole we're going to mark. And then the next, we're going to do it on this side too. And we want to make sure that this is the same on both ones. Okay, so now we're going to kind of measure in. That's pretty close to being the same. Yep. So I got it in the same. And then we're going to drill that hole. And then the best way to drill that hole is actually with a drill bit, because nails don't really take out the rubber. So I'm going to go get a drill bit so it will edit this. Okay, so I got a drill bit here and some vice grips. And I've already kind of got it started, but basically you don't have to get a drill. You can just do this with a pair of pliers or something, and you want to just, you know, a small drill bit about, you know, under a 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch, a little bit bigger, like 3/16 or something, so that you can fit some lacing through here. Doesn't have to be real big, but you want to have a nice good hole. And so we do that on both of them. I already got this one done. And then we're going to mark the other holes. So for marking the other holes, okay. See, this is where I screwed up before, and hopefully I get it in the right spot. You need to kind of play around with this a little bit. That's why I'm making this other pair. You put your foot right where it's going to go, and you first you have to go down from the bone, and then like over like about a finger's width. So like you're going to mark like right about there, okay? That's about what I was told. I'm going to actually go over a little bit more because I think I needed to go over more last time. And then on the other side, let's keep the foot in the right place. Make sure we're good to go here. Okay, we're coming down, and we're going to do the same thing. So about a finger's width would mark it right about there. So now we have a couple marks right here and here. We're just going to go in a little bit